was able to transform my entire life within 1 year. 4 months ago, in fact, I was on my boy's couch, sleeping homeless, basically. Minus £14 in my bank account. No money, boys. Poor. Now I'm in Thailand. I got this fucking beautiful villa, making about 7K a month minimum. Probably gonna hit 8K this month. Boys, it happened like that. Like a switch, like a flip of the switch. I'm not gonna tell you exactly how, so you can basically just replicate this shit and have it happen for yourself as well. If you implement everything I'm gonna tell you in this video, within 1 year, you will change your entire fucking lives. Let me explain. So it was around 1 year ago, right? I was in my warehouse job, 9 to 5 warehouse job, making no money, poor, fucking at my dad's house. Like, bro, this shit is long. You get me? Like, I was thinking, like, yo, I gotta figure this shit out, bro. I'm running out of time. You get me? There's urgency there. And I'll tell you the exact moment where I was thinking, yo, this is fucked. I was in my warehouse, right? I was in my warehouse job, speaking with the same people, having the same conversations, busting the same jokes, whatever. And I was speaking to one guy, I was like, yo, bro, how long have you been here for? And he told me 10 years. I was like, no. 10 years? Fuck that, bro. I went to speak to a different person, yo, how long have you been here for? 40 years. As soon as I left school, I got into this warehouse and I've been here ever since. And I'm like, fuck that, bro. I'm thinking, yo, if I'm not careful, that's gonna be me. You get me? That's gonna be me. I'm gonna be speaking to some 21-year-old that's just joined this workforce and saying like, yo, I've been here for 35 years, you know, done absolutely nothing in my life. I've got 4 kids and a wife that I don't like. I'm cheating on her. You get me? My life is shit. Nah, bro, that's not me, bro. I'm thinking, yo, I gotta change this shit immediately. I remember I went home that day and I stumbled across a guy called Bob Proctor. As soon as I watched this video, boys, something opened up for me. It was 95% of success is mindset, 5% of it is strategy. I watched that entire video and like I believed him, right? He told me his entire story. And I've heard this transformation multiple times. You know, somebody just figures something out and within like the next year, they're just making money effortlessly and attracting abundance. And it's happened for me now. So I'm first-hand proof of this shit works. 95% of this shit is mindset. 5% of it is strategy. It doesn't matter what business model you do, it doesn't matter what direction you want to go in. If you've got the mindset for it, you will succeed. That's why it's like the highest ROI activity you boys can do right now is improve your mindset. So I started listening to I am so happy and grateful now that money comes to me in increasing quantities through multiple sources on a continuous basis. I started to reprogram my belief systems into a way that money starts to attract to me effortlessly. As soon as I had an 8-hour loop of this shit. This was a bit later on, all right? It took me a little bit of time to start building up the mindset because I was in my 9 to 5 job, coming home exhausted, coming home tired. But I was like, all right, I need to figure something out, right? I decided to invest my money into a sales program. All right, I'm gonna learn high ticket sales, do this and that. Oh, you can work 4 hours a day doing this. Okay, that looks pretty cool. Let me invest in this. So I used my money, I took a risk, I invested in a high ticket sales program. Turned out to be pretty shit, but I still made it work out because I'm just that type of person. Like my belief systems at this point, I was just working on that shit, boys. Working on my belief systems. I knew that I was a man that's capable of doing absolutely anything. But it wasn't building up at this point. You get me? Like life and my situation, my environment wasn't catching up to where my mindset was at this current moment. I think it takes a little bit of time for life to start to catch up, for your self-image to start to improve. But anyway, I decided to get a part-time high-ticket sales position, which was pretty difficult to do, right? I had to improve my Instagram page. I had to, outreach to 100 people a day, consistently posting video outreach messages, figuring stuff out, you get me? Finding the best possible path to get to my best possible solution. But because I had the mindset, it was happening for me, right? Like there were other people in the sales program trying to make it work, but not able to do it, right? Because they didn't have the mindset. Cool, they had the strategy. I had the strategy as well. I was doing the same thing as them, but I just had a different mindset. I knew it was gonna work for me. So anyway, I managed to get this high ticket sales position that was so luckily just started after I woke up and just before I went to work. Then I'd work all day, come home, go to the gym, sleep, repeat. Do that every single day, right? High ticket sales and work. Making fuck all. Making like 200 a month, 300 a month maximum. I was like, all right, I need to fully lock in on this high ticket sales thing. Clearly, I need to do it full time, otherwise I'm gonna keep making 200-300 a month. So I decided to quit my 9 to 5 job, book a plane ticket to Thailand, book 2 months of rent, and just fully lock in and grind on this stuff. But cool, I'm still not the person that can make it work though, lads. I still don't have the skill set. I still haven't built out my character enough to make this stuff work. So in Thailand, I was still making £200-300 a month. I wasn't really a changed person. I didn't do anything. I haven't done anything at this point. I'm still in a 9 to 5, not really like, the person that's able to make it work, right? So cool, I'm in Thailand, I'm, fucking closing deals to survive. Like, as soon as I close a deal, I'm going out buying changs and fucking litting it up in the clubs, right? I'm going out, getting food ordered to myself, and then I'm like surviving off noodles until my next deal. And I close my next deal, same shit, right? Go out, have some fun, fucking party a little bit, get some food in, get some workouts in, and then survive off noodles until my next deal. That was like the routine in Thailand, boys. But I knew it was gonna work out. I don't know what it was. I knew it was gonna work out. I knew that, okay, maybe I might have to go back to the UK, which I did have to end up doing. After that 2-month period, I had a return ticket, which is my first mistake, right? Like, if you're gonna full send this shit, full send it. Don't get a return ticket. You're a pussy. But cool. Regardless, because I've started installing the mindset, which I'm gonna tell you about in a second, like the exact mindset that I started to install and how I started to install it at the best possible way, I knew it was gonna work, right? So, okay, I go to the gym one day, random thing. I see my boy Mason. I don't know this guy, right? I see him in the gym chilling. He's with my other boy Travis. I don't know who these people are at this point. They're not like multi-millionaires or anything. They're just like two normal people in the gym, right? I go up to my boy Mason and I'm like, yo, bro, what are you doing in Thailand? You get me? Like, how are you in Phuket right now? He's like, yeah, man, I'm doing digital marketing, this and that. I got a villa, this and that. I'm like, oh, sweet, man. And then he's like, yeah, but I'm trying to get into like the high ticket closing space. And I'm like, yo, swear down, like, I'm doing closing right now, you get me? I'll give you a couple pointers on how to close deals. Anyway, I give him a couple pointers here and there. We exchange Instagram pages. Luckily at this point, my Instagram looks good, right? Like, my Instagram looks presentable. It looks like I'm making a whole bunch of cash, even though I'm not. But regardless, anyway, so Mason sees my Instagram, he sees like who I am. He's like, oh, cool, blah, blah, blah. I don't really think anything of this, boys. I just speak to my boy Mason in the gym randomly, you get me? I do this like every now and then. I go up to someone and be like, yo, what go on? Anyway, so I now have to go back to the UK, right? I'm gonna explain to you, man, how fucking important this mindset shit is in a second, right? Because how this shit works, yeah? Opportunities just start to present themselves. The path starts to walk itself as you just walk the path. The path starts to show itself, right? Like, you don't know what direction you're gonna go in. It only makes sense when you're here. When you're in your villa in Phuket or your villa in fucking Dubai and you think back on how the fuck did I get here, it's gonna make total, complete sense. Oh yeah, I did this happened, that happened, this happened, that happened. Of course I was gonna get here. You get me? But in that moment, you're thinking, fuck, my life is fucked, bro. Like, I need to figure something out. I need to do something. Urgency. I need to fucking grind. I need to work 25,000 hours. But bro, once you've locked in the mindset shit, once you've got the 95% mindset, know that it's already done as long as you walk the path. And you're not scared to take risks, like quitting your 9-to-5 job and going to Thailand for 2 months with £1,000 in your bank account. So anyway, now I have to fly back to the UK, right, because I'm still earning fuck all money, right? I have to go back to the UK. I'm on my boy's couch now. It's like January 1st. On my boy's, or like January like 10th or something. I'm on my boy's couch, fucking thinking like, okay, I need to make something work here. I can't be on my boy's couch for much longer, you know? I can't be here fucking fiending off of his food and stealing his snacks and shit. This shit is long, bro. Like, this is not me. Imagine like how low my self-image must be at this point. But in my mind, I'm still thinking like I'm a multi-millionaire. I'm gonna make it work. I'm gonna make money. The money comes to me in increasing quantities through multiple sources on a continuous basis. And truly it was, right? I was earning like 200, then I was earning like 220, then I was earning like 250. But it wasn't coming to me like at the pace that I was thinking it was coming to me at. Until I stumbled across my boy Vincent fucking Fisher. I saw Vincent Fisher on YouTube, right? And I was watching his podcast and long form content. And I noticed how he started watching Bob Proctor. He started doing subliminal messages. He started increasing his self-image. And I was like, yo, so clearly success comes from this 95% mindset shit. I'm not just chatting shit here. All right, let me triple, quadruple down on this shit. I bought a notepad, I bought a pen, and I literally wrote out exactly what type of person I'm gonna be, exactly what percent body fat I'm gonna be, exactly what type of physique I'm gonna have, exactly how I'm gonna speak, exactly what type of energy I'm gonna be in, exactly what type of person I'm gonna be completely, right? What type of money I'm making, what type of actions I'm doing. And then I wrote out a routine. Okay, what does this person do every single day in order to get to this position? All right, he runs to the gym, he does a full body workout, he runs back. While he's doing this process, while his body's in a warm, malleable state, he's also rewiring his brain to Bob Proctor rather than listening to drill music. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna listen to I Am So Happy and Grateful now that money comes to me in increasing quantities through multiple sources on a continuous and frequent basis. All in my brain, bro. I literally like, had this on 8-hour loop all day, all night, bro. while running to the gym, while sleeping, completely subconsciously rewiring my environment and my mindset. Also, I had my self-image now. Okay, I knew exactly what type of person I am. I know exactly what type of what type of mindset and actions I take on a daily basis, right? Because I've got my self-image. You can never outwork your self-image. This is exactly what Vincent Fisher said. You can never outwork your self-image. I noticed at this point, okay, my self-image is me on a couch, eating noodles, stealing my boys' fucking snacks and shit, making no money. I need to improve my self-image so I can start to work this work like this self-image version of myself, right? Because you have to understand that the person you want to be already exists. The person that's in that mansion already exists right now, right here. You just have to vibrate to that frequency, elevate to that level with your self-image and with your mindset. It's cool. I created a routine, right? I started doing this routine every single day. On top of this, what actually powered me over, what actually fucking rocket fueled this shit was when I started to pray. I started to do the Lord's Prayer. I started to be in states of gratitude all the time, even if my situation was shit. But I was also angry, right? I was angry that I was in this situation. I was pissed off. I was pissed off, but I was also grateful. Yeah, I mean, you can do both at the same time. You can be grateful for what you have, but pissed off that you don't have more. Yeah, like, you can do that shit. I did it, so I know it's possible. So I got into this other offer. I started to make like 500 now, 500 a month. I decided to invest in a sales program and also in better food, so I could start to increase my self-image and also improve my mental cognition, right? Because steak and eggs, minced meat and eggs is what I was eating at the point. Minced meat, eggs, and avocado. That stuff removes carbohydrates while also builds protein and keeps you in a lean physique while also your mind's working faster because you're not eating carbohydrates to slow down your shit. So like my entire goal at this point was to improve my self-image. If I'm able to improve my self-image, I'm able to get results as that person because I'm now that person, right? You have to become the person in order to get the results that person gets. That was my entire focus at that point, improving my self-image because I saw myself as the fucking couch sleeper. And I thought, nah, fuck that, fam. I can't see myself as this guy. I have to see myself at the villa fucking freedom guy, traveling around the world with his best friends, doing whatever the fuck he wants to do, right? That's the person I needed to see myself as. So I had to do everything possible to become that person. Praying as well, right? Prayer was the main one for me. As soon as I started praying, it became out of my hands now. It was in God's hands. And as soon as I started to pray, the maddest opportunity happened. I remember I told you about my boy Mason, right, that I met in Thailand. He messaged me out of nowhere, like, yo, I got this position for you. Hop on it right now. I hopped on a call, instantly got onboarded. And no sales practice, no fucking mock call, nothing like that. He just instantly onboarded me. That same month, 7.4K in my bank account. Like nothing. Now, what do I do with that 7.4K? What would a lot of you lot do? Oh, let me save, let me hoard, let me fucking, this money. No, I knew money comes to me in increasing quantities through multiple sources on a continuous and frequent basis. So what did I do? I reinvested all of that shit into a mentorship program so I could improve my sales skills. What else did I do? I invested into better food and also bought a plane ticket to Thailand. Instantly flew to Thailand that same fucking month. Bought a mentorship and started to learn the skill set that self-image version of me has, right? Because now, okay, I need to become better at sales. That guy's way better at sales than I am right now, right? So I need to become better at sales so I can stay as that person. Everything I'm doing, lads, is my self-image, improving my self-image so I can get results as that person, like I kept on saying. So as long as that is part of your mindset, you will succeed. As long as, okay, I need to elevate to my self-image, you're going to succeed. And now that brings me here, right? I earned 6.5 last month because I was partying in Bangkok the whole time. I'm on about 7K this month. I'm probably going to reach 8.5, 8-ish this month. But like, I'm here now. This is the point that I got to within 4 months. Within probably around a year, right? But it took a year for everything to start moving. But it was a flip of the switch. 4 months ago, minus 15. Now, bro, look at my Instagram, bro. I don't even want to glaze myself, but look at my Instagram. There's hella glazes right there. But more on the investing, right? Because you have to become a conductor. You have to, how money works is energy, right? You can't just hoard the energy. Energy has to move. It has to move around. It has to transmute. It has to transform. What's the best thing you can do with your money? Improve your environment, improve your self-image, get better gyms, go to better places, travel the world, stay with your friends, increase your testosterone. You have to reinvest it into yourself, right? Because money flows. You're gonna spend it anyway. You're either gonna spend it on fucking partying, or you're gonna spend it on weed, or you're gonna spend it on shitty food. You're gonna spend it on McDonald's. You may as well spend it on things that are gonna improve your self-image, so you can make more money, so you can cash collect, and so you can cash conduct, right? You have to become a conductor. That's why I call myself the conductor of cash. Because as I make money, all I'm doing is reinvesting and moving that money into other things that are gonna grow me as a person, grow my character, self-develop myself. But that's the whole point, right? The mindset that you need to create. You have to subconsciously rewire your brain so you rewire your beliefs and you make money effortlessly. I recommend right now, boys, go onto another tab immediately, type in Bob Proctor, I am so happy and grateful now that, and start listening to that on an 8-hour loop while you're asleep so you subconsciously rewire your brain. Because think about it, right? Your mind right now is subconsciously rewired anyway, right? Your parents tell you you're not going to be successful. Your parents tell you got to get a job. Your parents tell you got to go to university. That's what you start to do. You start to go to university, get a job and not be successful, like a little pussy. You're getting rewired constantly by your environment and your surroundings. So you need to consciously do that shit with your own like, bro, if you're not a retard, you'll understand what I said and you will start to subconsciously rewire your brain purely because it's getting rewired anyway. So you may as well use your own like initiative and your own intent of where you actually want to go in life. Like what's the destination you want to reach? Use that intent to subconsciously rewire your brain so you can get there easier. But yeah, boys, if you want to actually learn how to get this shit yourself, like actually like, you know, build out your lifestyle, start traveling the world wherever you want to, start being in whatever country you want to be in at any point with your boys. Alex,
come on, bro.
Tell them about this shit, bro. I don't think they believe me, bro. I don't think they believe me.
This guy started off mentoring me, bro. He was sitting on the couch for like, he was mentoring me from the couch. Bro. I had no clue.
From the couch, bro.
For like months, he was sitting on the couch, bro. I sent this guy £15 for food. This guy was flat broke.
Flat broke, bro. I was like, yo, bro, can you send me some P for food, fam? Like, you know.
Bro, he's making it now. He paid for this whole shit, fam.
Bro, this is my spot, bro. I got this spot for a year if I wanted to. Probably not going to stay here for that long. Probably going to go Bangkok with my boy. We're going Bangkok, innit? Pretty soon.
Yeah, going Bangkok.
But yeah, boys, if you want to, like, genuinely, boys, if you want to live this life, if you want to like transform your entire life within 1 year, knowing that it's 95% mindset, and you don't know really where to start or you don't know like what directions to go in, I got a program down there. It will teach you step by step exactly how I got to this position within 4 months, within 1 year. 4 months really lock-in time. Like if I did what I did 4 months ago, 1 year ago, I would have got here way faster. Like if I knew what I knew 1 year ago that I know now, I would have got here way faster. If you want to literally transform your shit like a switch of a flick, go down there, boys, and like your entire lives are going to change. It's as simple as that, right? It doesn't really affect me if you get it or not, but it's on pre-sale right now. And like a month or so down the line, when it's completed and when it's finished, it's going to be like quadruple the price, probably triple the price, double the price. I don't fucking know. I'll see like what the value is in there and all of that good stuff. But yeah, if you want to learn how to do this shit yourself and genuinely transform your lives, go down there and get that shit. Watch the VSL at least. You get me? There's a VSL in there explaining to you all of this shit, showing all the proof of how much money I'm making and all of that good stuff. So yeah, boys, if you enjoyed that video as well, just like the video. You get me? Subscribe, do all that fucking YouTube shit.